Okay, today we're going to be talking about the Redragon mouse. This has been a requested item from some other YouTubers asking for advice about this mouse or just wanting to see a review. So I aim to please. If you have a request, please let me know. And today we're going to be checking out this Redragon. Now, first thing I have to say is this mouse, beautiful packaging. Wow, this looks very retail ready. This is not like OEM, you know, black box or whatever, plain cardboard. This looks very nice. The features of this mouse look really good, actually. It's about I want to say I paid about $20 for this mouse, maybe a little bit less. You can check Amazon for the current pricing. I bought it on Amazon. I'm sure there's other vendors that you might be able to find it cheaper too. But some really good features. Has backlight, has a wide roller, has weights, Teflon pads, and gold-plated USB. So a lot of good stuff. The weights is really the one that stands out. Usually lesser expensive mice don't have weights, so I'm kind of surprised in seeing that in a mouse which would be under like 30 bucks at least. So nice little feature there for this price range. On the front here it goes through all the different things. It does mention the braided cord, which is very nice. That's always a sure sign of a good mouse when it has a nice braided cloth cord as opposed to being just like a cheap plastic one. So it's something worth checking out. Like, look at the mice and check it out. But this one indeed does have a braided cord, and we'll check that out in a second for quality. Gold plated, backlit, 6 buttons, 8 weights, and 2000 DPI. Now the DPI is the one thing that kind of stands out to me as being a little bit low compared to some of the other less expensive gaming mice. You can check out my other videos and you'll see some of the other ones have like 32 and over 5, and like they're better than 2000. So that is a little bit low. But again, the packaging looks great. 18-month warranty, year-and-a-half warranty for an inexpensive gaming mouse. Not bad. And Amazon does say this mice goes for like $50. So like to get it for 20 bucks is pretty good. I was a little surprised to see the regular retail being so high on it, since it was being sold to me as being like a competition for some of the cheaper mice that gaming mice I recommend. So anyway, let's go ahead and open this bad boy and see what this is all about. We'll go ahead and pop has a very nice sticker. I do like that. Redragon.com or ReddragonZone.com. It's interesting that a cheap mouse would have such a nice sticker. I mean, this really makes me feel like this could be worth $50, or they potentially could try and sell this for $50. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open and see what we have inside the package. Okay, lots of stuff here. Wow. Okay, first looking at the paperwork, stuff that we'll probably never use or read. Looks like they have a warranty card for the 18-month warranty, so that's kind of cool. I'd recommend doing that. And then little booklet. The booklet is pretty basic. It's your normal fold-out poster written in a bunch of languages. You can check out here some of the different things. I'm not going to show every page of this, but you get the idea. This is the type of thing that most people probably don't really read, to be honest, when they actually get their mouse or whatever electronics item they're buying. But hold on to it. Could answer some questions, you never know. And sometimes the less expensive mice don't have instructions, so it's kind of cool at least they do have instructions. Now there is no driver disc, okay, so don't count on that. The packaging is your normal like two-layer plastic to keep it in place and keep it real nice and presentable. This pops through the back side here. And I have to say a few things to stand out. First off, this end looks very nice, very thick, good, high quality. With gold plated, as they say, and the USB, which is nice. Now the cord itself, really nice cloth cord, very good, nice to the touch, feels very high quality. You can see very much detail put into it with the 2 stripes, and it's looking good. You do have the little Velcro thing here, which is great for keeping it together. I'm going to keep this together for right now, but this is something you can like seal and unseal and reseal, and it is helpful to keep your cord management in place. Now the mouse itself has a pretty good amount of weight to it. I don't see extra weights or anything. Let me get this out of this package. Okay. The mouse itself doesn't seem to have any like a weight kit, but here on the back you can see that has a spot where you can actually adjust the weights. I guess you can open and close this maybe with a screwdriver. Looks like I can't do it by hand easy. Nope. Alright, we'll have to come back to that. It looks like it is kind of sealed good, but this is where you would change the weights on the inside. The bottom here feels nice, feels very smooth. You got some nice little detailing here. You can see some little dragon flames, I guess this is. More little slide up here. And the whole thing has a nice rib texture to it. It doesn't feel like, you know, flat plastic, and it has definitely a nice touch. Now the sides over here have like little holes, and I guess this lights up here. This is partially a grip, and it looks like there's some lighting action going on here too. This is very rough, black matted feel. Has a little bit of a rubbery feel to it. And it looks like, of course, the dragon would light up. I like the colors, very like sporty, aggressive, like orange-red colors. The buttons, you can kind of hear them there. They're not necessarily mechanical, but they do make a little bit of noise, which is fine. That makes a click. And then the side here. Now, one thing I'll say about this mouse, this is not like rubber. This is plastic here. It is textured for grip, but it doesn't have the rubbery feel of some mice. It's not like this is a smooth plastic here. This is kind of like a little bit rubbery, but not real rubber, like, you know, the bottom or something. But this is just plastic with a rib feel to it. The mouse itself, though, does look very sporty and very nice. I'm quite impressed with it. Let's go ahead and plug this in USB and see what it looks like when it's actually working. Be right back. Okay, and we're back, and we have the room lights off now. There is some window light coming in. You can see the reflection here. This room is not black. You know, it's not nighttime, so there's a lot of window, like outside light coming in. And even with window light coming in, you can see it still has a pretty good glow to it. It looks pretty aggressive in the lighting department. You can actually see the light comes through the little holes here, which actually look really nice. And that's that side part here. It's not rubbery, but it does have a good grip to it. And I like the little lights here. Got the logo there. The red is still visible and nice. It definitely looks like a pretty good mouse here. The responsiveness on the screen is very good. Again, with Windows 8.1, had no problems. The computer's seen it right away, and it definitely detected it. No software needed. Everything seems to function just as you would expect. The buttons, the roll wheels, everything's good. For gaming, people always say, well, how do you use this in your game? Most games usually require you to customize the buttons in-game, you know, per game. There are some things that will customize it for multiple games, like under Windows setting or whatever, but it should be fine. This also should be fine with Linux, by the way, okay? Alright guys, so that is my review of this. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any other software or hardware you'd like to have reviewed, let me know, and we'll try and see what we can do for you. On my other channel, Tux Toys, I do have an 850 subscriber giveaway going on right now, so if you're into toys, if you want to check that out, you can. That is at Tux Toys. You'll see the name at the end of the video. But again, guys, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate you. And I really like inexpensive gaming mice. I mean, for me, I really like putting money into like video cards and more important hardware than the mice. And if you can find something that is, you know, good for gaming is the most important part. You don't want to be gaming and be playing with like a shoddy mouse. I do get that. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Okay, and we'll talk to you real soon. Okay, bye-bye.